They're charging $90. Like, I think he said, oh, it comes with this spray. I'm like, bruh, I don't want your spray. I just want you to pierce my nose. I got this after. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shania. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I guess this lighting works, right? Y'all, I don't have a car clip stand because we are in a rental. So today is going to be a little mini vlog. Currently, I just left from the nail salon. Okay, so let me rewind. It's like he all up in my video. So far, I had to go to the auto shop to bring my car to the shop, and we are in a rental. So earlier this week, I'll just do like a little mini story time. So I got into a car accident like Tuesday. Long story short, the guy hit me, and like I was making a right turn. I had my turn signal on. At the last minute, a pedestrian steps in the street, so I'm gonna stop to let her cross the street, right? And this idiot behind me slammed into my car so hard that my car went into neutral. And then he left. But I got his license plate. So as soon as the accident happened, I took a picture of his license plate, called the cops, gave that to my insurance, and they found him. So my car is going to be in the shop for God knows how long. And then from the shop, I went to the nail salon finally, because y'all know I had those Christmas nails on for like, it felt like I had it on for 3 months, but it was only like probably a month. So I think that's what's been going on. Now I think I want to go. I don't know if it's late to go to the mall. I wanted to go to the mall to find something, because like due to the accident that happened, that just threw me off of everything. So I didn't get to order like my little Valentine's Day outfit in time, because I want to take pictures for Instagram, because like I need to start posting more. And what else? I'm feeling really spontaneous today, you guys. Like, so like 2 videos ago, I showed you like my nose cuff review, or whatever, however you want to call it. So I did that, and I told you guys like I'm ready. I want to get my nose pierced. So I don't know, y'all. I'm just feeling really spontaneous, and I just want to go and do it. I was gonna wait until I went back to New York, because this is a certain shop I go to get all my piercings. But I don't need to go to New York like right now. But I want to like do this piercing right now, so I'm thinking to just look up a shop real quick and just go and just do it, because I told y'all I'm trying to have my piercing healed at least by the summertime, so I could change it into the butterfly ring. So obviously right now it's gonna be 2 little studs, but I don't know, y'all. I think I want to do it. So if I go there right now, I will try to record as much as I can if they allow me to. But I'm just ready. Like, I want my nose pierced. Like, now I'm fiending. And maybe that would cheer me up a little, because my car is in the shop. So right now we're just literally sitting in the parking lot. Okay, they left. So I think right now I'm gonna Google some shops. They're about to pull up, y'all, because I think I'm ready. Took the clip from my car. Nope, that is definitely to pop the hood. Oh my gosh, how do you pop this trunk? Okay, got it. So let me see if I walked. No, I don't even see it, bro. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I need to get my life together, and I will come back to the camera, so I'll see you later. Oh my god, y'all, I did it. Are y'all ready for this? Y'all, it only took like about 5 years to finally get my nose pierced, and we got it at the same damn time. I did it. Like, honestly, that's how a lot of my piercings has happened. It was very, very spontaneous. So now I think in total we have, before I had 15, 16, 17. Okay, so I have 17 piercings now. We're gonna definitely get into how they went up on the prices with everything. There's a specific shop that I went to for all my piercings, but they're in New York. So, in the last video when I did the nose ring cuff, I was like, when I go to New York, I think I'm gonna just wait until I'm in the area and I'm gonna just go to the shop. So this same day, I called the shop in Brooklyn and I said, how much do you charge for a nose ring? They said $35, but make sure you bring your vaccination card and ID. He had my vaccination card. They was never asking for that before, because I definitely called the shop before. So I think after I filmed that video, I probably called that shop the next day. They never mentioned nothing about a vaccination card, but all of a sudden you need a vaccination card to get a piercing. So I'm like, okay, well, that shop is out the picture, because so I called a bunch of shops in Jersey. So it was around, everywhere kept saying 50, 50, 50. One shop actually said 90, and I'm just like, 90 for one piercing? And I wanted to do both sides? No. It's a shop that's a little bit closer, and they have good reviews, and they've been in the business for 10 plus years. So I'm like, okay, you can't go wrong with that. Oh, they said it's 50, so I said, wasn't really trying to pay 50. I was hoping to pay like 35, but this is the new normal. So y'all, I paid $100 to get my nose pierced. Now, I know some people might say like, oh, that's how much they cost, but listen, that's not, I've inquired about nose piercings before, and it was definitely $35. And that shop in Brooklyn, they're still doing it for $35. It's just now you need a vaccination card, and that's all the way across the water. So I just went there because I'm like, y'all, my blood was pumping. I was ready. Like, I said, no, we gonna do this piercing today. And plus, I just had a car accident, and to make myself feel a little better, I'm like, let me just go ahead and just get my nose pierced. So for all the people who said that nose piercings don't hurt, okay, let me choose my words wisely here. So I wouldn't say that it was like excruciating pain, but like you definitely felt the needle going through. And I don't know if it's because I did both at the same time. Scale of 1 to 10, it was like, I'm gonna say a 5. It was a 5. Yeah. Just because I feel like the time when she had to clamp it, push the needle through, and then once the needle's through, then they had to put the jewelry through. That was just like, but with a gun, it would have been like 1, 2, 3, done with the ring. But everybody knows, or everyone should know, never get cartilage piercings with a gun. After the piercing, like after she put the jewelry through, it wasn't bad. And then now it's time to pay, and they're like, cash only. I'm like, So I had to run to the store to get I had to run to the store to the ATM, to pay. I paid, I left, whatever. They feel fine. Like, I really don't even feel that they're there. I would say, let me see, how long has it been? It's been, I would say 3 days of having my nose pierced. Last night, this side was acting up. And also the ring on this side, it keeps twisting under. I don't know, I don't like that look. If I'm gonna have the studs, I don't want to see nothing under. But this side, it just keeps twisting. And y'all, I was looking at the jewelry that I got, and I think I might have to get a bigger size, but I'm not gonna worry about that now. For right now, I'm okay with you know, these piercings, and they are really, really tiny, so you can't even like really tell unless like, you know, you all up in my face. Let me see. So she said, so the aftercare instructions is, you know, there's spray or salt water, whatever, and you spray. I don't know, times have changed, because when I got piercings back in the day, it was a spray and you spray it directly on it. Now she told me to get a Q-tip, spray the solution on the Q-tip, and like hold it over the piercing and let it kind of like drip in. She said to do that on the inside, on the outside and the inside. But y'all, listen, if nobody else told you this, y'all don't need to buy that spray. For all my piercings, I use something called Bactine. Hold up. All right, so I use something called Bactine. This is my old one. And this is the new one that I just got. So one just says Max, and the other one just whatever. New and improved sprayer. Okay, but with all my piercings, like my little cartilage piercings, all these piercings I have here, I use that spray and I never had an issue, never got infected. The only piercing that ever in life got infected was my top piercing up here, and that's because I got it pierced with a gun. But everything I got pierced with a needle, it was fine. So I do listen to her, so I will spray this one on a Q-tip, like get it saturated, or I will spray it until it's completely saturated, and I will just hold it on my nose. I shouldn't even be touching my nose right now, but in my opinion, why I could say I'd rather use this spray than the spray that they sell in the shop, it makes it feel better. So when I had my rook pierced, and it was like getting irritated, I sprayed that and it feels a little better, and it doesn't sting like how it would sting like if you put alcohol. I'm pretty sure you should not really use alcohol on a new piercing because it might dry it out, but don't quote me on that. Literally, I got the piercing, and then y'all, I went right out after that. Like, what piercing? And it looks, people that, my friends that saw me, they said, oh, I thought you already had your piercing. I'm like, stop it. We are in the month of February, so she said it takes about 3 months to heal. So y'all already know that I want this piercing to be healed by summer so I can switch the rings out. Yeah, and I went by myself, of course. I think I definitely went by myself for all my piercings. The only piercings I did not go by myself was when I got the snake eyes, but I had to take those out because the piercer, she said, oh my god, you have the nose for a piercing. I'm like, I know, that's what everybody telling me. Right now it might be a little swollen. I feel that it's a little swollen still. Yeah, again, with touching my nose with no gloves, but I mean, I'm home, my hands are clean, like. But she just told me that, you know, you have a good nose for a piercing. I'm just like, you shouldn't have, but you should. And she took a picture of me to post on her Instagram. Actually, I'm gonna look that up, and if I find it, I'm gonna post it, but if not, y'all could just see my nose here. I will say to anyone that wants to get their nose pierced, just be prepared to pay extra. And in my opinion, if they're charging you $90 for one side, you don't need that. You don't need to go to that shop. You can just browse around. If you gotta go to the hood to get it for the low, or if you can just pierce it yourself, you can do that too. But I wouldn't recommend paying $90 for just one piercing, especially if you want 2 2, 3, whatever. That's just crazy for a nose ring. Like, literally just to poke a hole in your nose, they're charging $90. Like, I think he said, oh, it comes with this spray. I'm like, bruh, I don't want your spray. I just want you to pierce my nose. I got this after. Thank you guys for watching, and as I always say, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in my